about a lot, right? I think I actually made a video on this like ages ago, but I don't know where it is, right? Is how can equality exist within systems of hierarchy? Hierarchy and equality can't coexist. And you know what comes more naturally to humans? Hierarchy. Equality isn't real. Like, equality will never exist, because you will never have the exact same outcome within humans, because we're not the same. Hierarchy is a concept. Hierarchies, right, can be traced back to over 250 million years. Every single human society within the last 300 million years or so, right, there's literally literature on this, have all had hierarchies. There has been a hierarchy, whether it's systemic or whether it's just as a natural development within social groups. Do you get what I'm saying? Hierarchy has been one of the main constants in human societies. And when people hear hierarchy, they automatically think of hierarchies of tyranny. No, there's hierarchies of tyranny, of course, hierarchies of competence, and hierarchies of value. Do you get what I'm saying? So the biggest problems with achieving equality is the fact that everybody has their own individual conceptualizations of what equality should look like. Equality is, everyone has their own idea of what equality is. Some people's ideas of equality appears more to be revenge and retribution. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, equality doesn't even exist in nature. There is no equality in nature. So how can it be created? How can this metaphysical thing be created within human societies as fluid as they are? No, equality cannot exist within structures and systems of hierarchy. It's literally impossible. There will never be any me being like obtuse or anything about the premise of equality, but it's never made sense, and I don't know why people act like it does. I think it's very wishful. Like, it would be ideal, but that's not human nature. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't strive for better, like for the betterment of like yourself and other people, etc. Of course not. And if that's what you've taken from this, then you're wrong. But I just think it's as straightforward as these campaigns and movements and projects, etc., make it seem. Like, I think that's dangerous. I think that does more harm than good, to be honest. Like, a lot of people's understanding of a lot of things are derivative from media narratives, media campaigns, marketing and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people's understanding of things are shaped by the things that they consume, and they never really look further into it. They don't really delve into it critically. Do you get what I'm saying? And so that's why a lot of people champion the idea of unanimous global equality amongst 7.5 billion varied people of varied experiences, varied backgrounds, varied intellect, varied capabilities. Like, it doesn't make sense. I was gonna stop, but because I know I'm gonna get like messages and stuff on this, yeah, but I think it's really important to, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the exception doesn't nullify the rule, it only further proves it. So the exception doesn't mean that you completely throw away the rule. Do you get what I'm saying? The exception being that, oh, there are some examples of equality within humans, but the rule is that humans aren't equal. And that exception, those little examples of human equality, do not remove the fact that We are not equals. Going back to hierarchy quickly, yeah, hierarchy often gets a bad rap because whenever people hear hierarchy, because of the common use of hierarchy in relation to tyranny, whenever people hear hierarchy, they already think of tyranny. But there's hierarchies of competence and value. Hierarchies of competence and value were fundamental and are fundamental to the success and the building of any society or any like animal structure. Do you get what I'm saying? It's about like hierarchies of value and hierarchies of competence. The most competent person or the most competent people or whatever, they are the ones who you should trust more. So hierarchy is necessary.